Bantu refers to both a people and a language base that is found in Central and Southern Africa. There are some 400 ethnic groups in Africa whose roots go back to the early Bantu language and people. The Bantu people have a rich and diverse culture that includes several hundred related languages, including Zulu and Swahili. There is no one single religion among the Bantu peoples. There are commonalities in the various religious practices of different ethnic groups. These commonalities are seen in the similarity of religious language used by the various groups. Today, Islam and Christianity have influenced the traditional religious practices of the various Bantu groups. For example, the use of drums and dancing are important in some Bantu religious practices. In some areas that have come under Islamic influence, such practices are seen as contrary to Islamic law. Depending on the tribal chief or religious leaders, in some areas the use of drums and dance have been banned, while in other areas such practices have been incorporated into both Islam and Christianity. At the height of the slave trade, Islam spread into the remote interior of the Bantu people's homeland, even though Catholicism was becoming the main religion of the coastal areas. Muslim slave traders captured many thousands of Bantus and marched them to the coasts. Catholic priests, who believed they could ensure Bantu's salvation, baptized them. Then they were loaded into the holds of Protestant-owned ships from America and taken to different destinations to spend the rest of their lives as slaves. Although they were enslaved, the Bantu clung to their traditions and their spirituality. Whether they were taken to the cotton plantations of Georgia or the tobacco plantations in Virginia, they imprinted their unique brand of spirituality on the local culture. The Bantu absorbed the religion of their persecutors, but they refused to surrender their unique spirituality, which became widely influential. The voodoo of Haiti and New Orleans, the Rastafarianism of Jamaica, the unique sound of the Black American spiritual, the philosophy of the Black Muslims, and the gospel tradition of the southern states, none of these would have existed without the influence of the Bantu people. In South Africa, under apartheid, Bantu was the term applied to the black population subjected to the policies of apartheid.
Died when police fired on demonstrators at Sharpeville. Apartheid and passbook laws. 100 died when police fired on demonstrators at Sharpeville.
Since the end of the policies of apartheid, the South African government has taken the term Bantu out of the law and replaced it with black. Today in South Africa, use of the term Bantu is inappropriate and considered an insult. Throughout the rest of Africa, the term is still used to refer to those whose languages have their roots in Bantu.